I really like how fragile things in life can be. I was reminded of this fact by, well, many things, but for example, uh, this. So, this is a DVD with all the Alien movies on it. And I told you guys before that, of course, as any person who really loves sci fi, I had seen already Alien, which is an amazing movie. You know, everyone knows that. So let me just Alien. And I'd also seen Aliens, which I also really liked, but not that much. I liked it less than the first one. And then I looked online, I looked at the reviews, and everyone said, well, the rest are shit, they're not really worth watching. I saw Prometheus at some point, but I was told it wasn't really a mainline entry or whatever, so I was like, okay, well, you know, I won't watch it. But we found this at a secondhand store, and I do love Alien, and I was like, oh, that'd be nice, we could finally watch him. And sure, I had the other ones downloaded too on my computer, but I never really felt like watching them. And only then, when we bought the DVDs, we went home, we watched them, and oh my god, I love the third movie. Like, it might be the most memorable, the coolest for me. And now, because of that, um, I found this really old United States Army coat that they also use in the movie. And I'm gonna make one of the characters coats with that. So I'm going to be buying the patches, distressing them, sewing them onto the coat, and I'm going to have a really fucking cool coat for this winter. And it's a project that I'm very excited about. I love doing this kind of stuff, and mostly because I never do. It's just like, okay, I get to learn sewing. I'm going to suck, but it's cool. And distressing things, I like learning. Most people do. Let's be so for real. But I like that it's so fragile. Like, if we hadn't, my sister had a gallery exposition, which is why we were there in that area in the first place. And we looked, and like just straight across from there was the secondhand store. If we didn't feel like going to the secondhand, if my sister didn't have that thing, or there's always so many little things. It really is that butterfly moment where butterfly moment. You know what I mean? Butterfly effect moment where such a little thing can really change your life. Because, sure, this is a little thing, but at the same time, it's making me do something that I really love, and I learned something that I was really, I love it. And now I'm writing stuff in an alien ish sense because I think that it's really cool. And none of this stuff would have happened if we didn't find this DVD. And, yeah, I don't really know where I'm going with that. I just think it's so interesting. Like, um, I met my girlfriend scrolling on TikTok, not looking at the screen. Like, the auto scrolls on. I was just listening, and only because she added in a sound of, I think it's like Animal Crossing, if I remember, but her dog talking, that I was like, and I looked at my phone and I left a comment. And if anything about that were different, if the algorithm was different, if the Chinese engineer that made it all those years ago didn't make it in the way that he did it, um, anything there, we wouldn't have met. And my whole life would be different. My living room wouldn't look like this. I might not be doing anything that I want to be doing. I might be miserable. I don't know. But it's interesting how these tiny, tiny choices can have such a big, profound impact on us. But that's a big one. I figured I should start with the DVD. Just what finding a DVD could do to you, how much it can change your week or even your life. If you take it to its extreme, where maybe I write something that gets really popular, and it was because I found the DVD, and then I don't know. It's always very interesting to think who you would be if you didn't find that Alien DVD or if you didn't leave that comment. But more than anything, I think what it means is that it's really important to go out there and do stuff. Um, both in your comfort zone, but also very much out. And to change yourself in good ways or something. Listen, I don't know. I can't always give you some kind of nice quote to end the video with. Sometimes I just gotta say some bullshit, and that was one of the times where I just say some bullshit. Peace out, soldier.